Being a cinephile is honestly kind of difficult. You think about it, you have trouble talking to your friends, you have trouble talking to other people that just like movies because you're in your own bubble. You look at the world differently and you look at movies differently. And it kind of can limit, how you communicate with everyone around you because you're like, oh, I didn't necessarily like that movie, but I kind of appreciate and respect it. You say things like that, and everyone just shrugs you off, and they act like you're some kind of idiot. And to be honest with you, they're absolutely right. And I can say this because I'm absolutely not a cinephile. Being a cinephile sucks. If you're a cinephile, you need to seek help. You need to get over it. You need to come back down to planet Earth with the rest of us. I'm a movie man. I'm a movie fan, I'm a collector, an investor, and I'm an expert on movies. But I'm not belittling people when I talk to them. If I think the movie wasn't good, I'm going to straight up tell you that movie sucked. I'm not going to try and dance around, a subject and go, well, yeah, the movie wasn't that good, but, it had really strong themes. And it made me think about this and that. And I enjoyed, how it kind of interpreted modern society. And I'm not going to, sit there and act like, each movie is like some weird piece of art that is, in like some like big city museum. Because that's just not the way the world works. Movies are a passive medium. It's supposed to be something you watch, takes your mind off your troubles, maybe helps you hook up with a chick, maybe something you can sit and drink a beer with your boys. That's what movies are all about. It's not about like David Lynch garbage. It's not about going and treating it like someone painted some canvas like in front of you. We need to be entertained. I'd much rather have a conversation with someone that tells me, Michael Bay's Transformers saga is arguably one of the finest, achievements in all of cinema, than some guy who's going to come up to me and talk to me about like some 1960s art house movie that he probably fell asleep halfway through, but he wants to act sophisticated and act like it was like good. Who would you rather have a conversation with? Because just thinking about that gives me shivers. It makes me just want to go to bed and never come out and talk to anybody ever again. And also just the whole like word cinephile. It sounds inappropriate. It sounds like you're committing a crime. And you can say the same things about like audio files and whatever else files there are. I'm not going to say the one we all know because that one is genuinely inappropriate. But come on. As soon as you put file on something, just file it away and stop saying it. Just call yourself a movie dork, because that's what you are. You're trying to make it sound cool, trying to make it sound like artsy, but it really just says, I'm some kind of dork loser who watches movies 90% of my life. I don't go outside, I don't go to the bar, I don't hook up with chicks, I just talk about movies that I barely care about. Again, come back to me when you want to have a conversation about the latest Marvel Cinematic Universe television show. Come back to me when you want to talk about, maybe like the next 5 DC movies. Those are conversations we can have. If being a cinephile was, talking about some of the greats of our time, like Rob Zombie, Eli Roth, yeah, I'd be a cinephile too. But you guys seem to pretend like those guys aren't as great as they are when literally everybody else here on Earth knows that those are maybe some of the goats of our time. Or for all time. Gary Romeo is rolling in his grave right now. The guy directed those, zombie Night of the Living Dead movies and junk. because he knows Rob Zombie and Eli Roth topped him. And all of his work is considered irrelevant because Walking Dead did zombies better than he could ever dream of doing. But again, this is the kind of conversation us real movie fans have, because we're actually passionate and enjoy movies. We don't pretend that there's something more than they're not. We can have conversations about other things, and we can enjoy life. You guys that call yourself cinephiles need to take a hard look in the mirror and just go, maybe this isn't working. Maybe I need to rethink things. Maybe I need to hook up with a chick. Or at least maybe I should get a cat, because there's something wrong with me. But that's what I gotta say on it, guys. Comment down below, what do you think about this cinephile crap? And while you're at it, give the video a like and be sure to subscribe. And until next time, keep slipping.